What?
The time has come to make a move.
China set to launch the world's first pregnancy robot using artificial wings.
Big games
If
right
people don't
now,
use
and we
wings
have a
anymore.
clash of ranked opponents coming
Don't
up in
you
this
bitches.
one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Robot hoe and call it a lie.
And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff.
What, a robot?
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Defense trying to keep
That's like this
offense
episode
from
of
getting a line on
Appease.
who to block. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Stopped at the 24-yard line.
So is it technically treatment if it's a robot?
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power.
Really?
Power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out
Yeah,
at
what the
NFL
fuck?
level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though. I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Let's take just a second and talk
That makes no more life.
big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's
It
his
will last
adjustment
more
going to be
everything.
like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma.
Sound like
You
your
guys
friend.
saw this, one of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits
Now
campus?
you ain't
I
gonna
mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a
Why the fuck
difficult
you
one
gotta
to
call it
attack.
that?
They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles.
Niggas,
I'm
man.
interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's
Exactly what you called it.
Breaks into the
Yeah.
open. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season, how you're going to finish strong throughout the season, in the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, get a chance to show what you're about.
That's the lore, not that story.
No doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to fire deep.
They're about to call it PI, bro. I fucking hate this game with a passion. This shit retarded. Defensive holding, bro. Suck my balls.
Just a little too much. They're a little too handsy, and they nab them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Setting up the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Takes it easy, throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play, didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Got the 1st down himself. Turning it on. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big game.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Absolute shame. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. They got this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration, nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Creates a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators pounded the rock to move the Sticks, now back to work. Looking deep. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davidson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Uncorks it. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
Why the fuck did my quarterback just become a retard? Like, what the fuck?
Might as well give it to him again.
That shit just blew my mind. Like, what the fuck is
Gets it
that?
up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
Nah, but like, nigga, a few plays before that, he literally just missed a touchdown. Like, no pressure in front of him. He was like...
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Give to the single back.
Yes, bro.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles.
Sure.
Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually beat the ground.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get it up for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Right.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
Bro, what the fuck?
Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And the Sooners are stopped with number 4, getting him past the sticks. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous.
Alvin somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Yeah, that don't
The
make fucking
Sooners
sense.
with a
Bro.
long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this
Yeah.
drive. Sack
I used to
first
hate when
down,
UPS used
just
to do that shit when I was a driver.
3rd in
And I'm like, bro, I've been in this
Defense
person's
knows
house.
you're
I know where I'm
probably
going.
to throw it.
And then
What
what
can
fucking
you dial
UPS
up
will be
here?
like,
The Sooners need a massive
But I know a
chunk
faster
to
way.
move the sticks here on 3rd
you look
down.
at that bitch like, there's no way this is a faster way to up.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well,
Like,
Reese, you
why
and I were
even-
talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a great start.
I didn't know a lot of people
use
use
this
waves.
drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on
Yeah,
that
that's
last
what it is.
completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was
To be
absolutely
honest,
no
anybody
space.
who
They
uses
penetrated
that shit, I just be
quickly,
like,
and they got
I
him
think
before
you
he
just
could
want to
even
be
get
part
going.
of something.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Like, I feel like we just have no
And
reason
they
to
get
not
home, and they
use
get him at the
Applebee's.
21. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another
really
sack.
doesn't.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Right
And then
down
it's
the
gonna go
middle,
from
and it's
straight to
good.
Eagles. Yeah, that's
That'll
kind
bring him to
of
within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit,
Disciplined
man.
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I'm not doing that shit. I'll take 100 fucking years. You putting all your fucking songs in the playlist?
19-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
Mm-hmm.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Guys, let's chat about Florida. As most everyone knows
That
by
shit
now,
gonna
one
take
of the
so
top
fucking long.
disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got
Dead
him with a
ass, though.
huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is
Oh, look
plug
at
and
that.
play. I mean, big.
Oh, he's got some space.
In-person classes?
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gators.
This offense is
That's
so
awesome,
good,
bro.
and they can hurt you
Yeah.
in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the
Fucking
half.
astronomical.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before.
Ooh, that's
he
a
picks
little
up the
worth it.
first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability,
That's
he
what's
scares
up,
you to
man.
death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Might be calling a hot route.
I don't see
Wants to
anything
throw on
wrong
first
with it.
down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that.
Why-
But I think the
why make it
defense has just
difficult
had
on
enough.
yourself?
I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage.
Even though
Helping
it's still
out on that
university.
receiver.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk,
As
they're
fuck.
going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the
Yes,
passing
sir.
game.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first
Oh, it's
down.
gonna go
They've
right
got
on
it
this
at the
time.
40.
Love the decision making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Sooners have it with the 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line the ball over the field, but it's not just catching post routes or goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
Under pressure and down he to get more points on the board before the break. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw time, running short in the half. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete, man. Is he lucky to get that one back? Defense that close to an interception.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more
gotta
points in
pick
the
that,
second half,
Jackson.
they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Danger zone.
And the Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down.
Danger zone.
He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Gators can play the 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, very limited. Stands in and takes the hit. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. Only 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points. The windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one.
I'm waiting on
Completions are going to be
you.
tough to come by.
Oh, I can think
The
it's
Sooner
there.
fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the
Run
Prairie on
away,
3rd down.
run away, run
They'll try to
away.
get it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Inside the 45. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as his offense in business.
Special.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. David. I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air. But now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field.
Let
But
it
does a really smart thing, just kind of tucks
go.
it, takes off, and gets the 1st down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Bringing the heat. And he's left with no
Run
option. He just
away,
threw it away.
And that goes down as
circle.
incompletion, but
Run
that's a
away,
smart play.
run
And the QB
away.
coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the
I'm waiting on
pocket. He obviously saw he's
you.
outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Run away, run away, run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm
And
going
listen, y'all know in the
through.
booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
Let it go.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I'm
They're
waiting
lined up
on
and ready to kick off
you.
this second half. Coming out with it, it's Briggs.
Just said he'll be out the country on vacation. What the fuck? That's so wrong. Oh shit, just call a play.
First
Fuck
play
it.
of the drive comes from the 22.
Get your fucking fat ass hands in the dirt.
It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty.
And
The quarterback just went into
man.
brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get it to the edge.
Not a girl,
The defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half. if you're on defense.
Alright for
Listen to this
me.
crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Rides to the back. Not much running
I could have
room
been
here
cut
thanks
that
to
out.
this
Fuck
senior
it.
defender.
Should happen.
And I think this is probably
Yeah,
been
the
the
options
most
in my shit, bitch.
surprising
No
thing of
hooks.
this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the
My dog
defense
started food,
so
started
much
selling
credit
dog
because they have
food.
been able to shut this guy.
Bro, what, that's his second throw. What is wrong with him? He's just aired. What is wrong with him?
Defense putting points on the board.
I feel like Matt's playing.
Game-changing play for this defense.
I gotta watch my back. I know these niggas out there getting me. Sorry about the Matt.
Taking it all the way.
Bag on your head, It's a meal ticket.
And the PAT will draw
You pillow talk a bitch. You know, she still let me hit it. Pickle to the party. Security let me in with a pop off the
I
guard.
believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12
Oh,
action today.
like, look at the pass. What the fuck was that? They're gonna do an air duck.
This puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind
Like,
them,
you literally the most efficient passer in the nation. You just throwing the ball anywhere. Are you good?
to Syracuse. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know
Like, Ho, is you
those guys will be
cool?
keeping an eye on it for us. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Where am I running? Oh,
Give to the back. Crosses the 30.
this nigga from Clemson is a fucking monster.
Wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him in
And who the fuck you be? Bitch, you know
Yeah, I
me.
would too, David. I think
So
he's
low.
the definition of
Hush,
a
hush,
running
and low
back
key.
that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's try again.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's
Oh shit, playing Oklahoma
maybe
user
he'll
right
get
now.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Once you
Tell you,
hit
this
niggas
slot
like that,
receiver, he
man.
really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Making side adjustments here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. And that stiff arm is Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10.
I told the crackers holla at me if they sober. What are they sober? Stop playing. Hey, you right, bro? Take his head off his fucking shoulders. You hear me? The rolling start with the rolling on.
The defense put the heat on.
Man, this quarterback is going to need a nice bath when this game is over.
Bro, my
because
fucking
he is
quarterback
getting
just playing like some dog ass
He's
right
been
now.
sacked
What's wrong with this
time and
nigga?
time again. He just got nailed another time on
You
that
hear me?
last play.
Yeah, the rolling start with the rolling on. What was I get away from? Jack for
Behind the sticks
polio.
on 2nd down.
Bro, funny as fuck.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Nice job by the defense.
I don't even
there,
know what the
taking
fuck
all
he was
throws
trying to
away
do
from
with
the
that.
quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
No, it's just like, I genuinely don't be knowing what the fuck niggas be trying to do. Run your pockets, yo.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always
I
communicating.
want to be
They
up here.
understood
The
that
other
they
day,
knew
in the
exactly
early
what they needed to do to make
morning,
the tackle to
and we
force
get
the ball.
boom,
That is
boom,
so well
all
done.
through the night.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation.
Games to
Here is a desperate move,
lead.
going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
Oh, the breaks.
Wow, and that was just a
These
bang-bang play on that
are
4th
the
down.
Braves.
The coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed.
There he goes.
You got
An
it.
explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Oh my God, my
This
fucking
defense
leg
really
just
is on
cracked.
their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and
That bitch
just
so
getting
big as
pushed
hell.
around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last one.
That's gonna be,
Off play action on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
like, is that even
There's no
necessary?
mystery
What the
as to
fuck
why
y'all
this
need all
team's
that
losing
square
today.
footage
They've
for?
given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Offense changing the play.
Why?
Back to pass. Right down the middle.
That don't matter, nigga.
Grabs a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Yep, and that's
How about
exactly
the
what I'm
offense
telling
setting
you
that
too.
play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple
You
shorter
can't
throws,
park
just
on
trying
my
to set
grass,
those
fuck
safeties
nigga.
closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best
Fucking
receivers in
DeMar
college
weird
football. They knew
ass.
coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't
Cause
say
what the
enough
fuck
about
wrong
how
with
good
that
this
weird
defense has
nigga,
been
bro?
defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone.
He
They
weird
have
as
not
fuck.
let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Let me get you back. Yo.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there,
Yeah, somebody got-
throw this
somebody
thing
got
away
fucked up
because
on the
we've got a
bike.
chance to at least
Can't
get
fuck
through
around on
it.
them bikes.
defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. Now a two-possession
Two
game.
niggas get hurt in the same place.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That's why you got messed up on a motorcycle, man. You can't fuck around with them joints.
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Today,
He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I should have figured you said you be calling her once a week, right?
Let's see what he can do with the return.
Yeah, I should have figured.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he
Shit, I
stopped at
ain't
the
doing shit.
23.
Playing the fucking game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
This nigga that I'm playing, ass
This
kibbles.
drive
I'm
opens
trying
up
his
at
hardest,
the
but
23-yard line.
his best can't beat 25% with me, so.
The running back has it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense
Dog,
right now.
me
They're
here
way
is my
down on
spirit
the
animal.
scoreboard. I
Me
know
and
we're
that
still in
nigga
the
is the
first
same
half,
person.
but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
I was trying to one of the old episodes earlier I seen on TikTok. That nigga was like, he was talking about, they're talking to some WNBA player, and he was like, no, I'm talking about the time you went to the game. He was like, I'm just saying, I went to the game. I saw folks across the way. I was like, cuz you ain't even gotta text me. What's happening? Said them niggas could have a regular conversation across court. I'm like, that's funny as hell. It's definitely there wasn't nobody going to WNBA games. That shit cool.
Shoots it to the left. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way and he's got room.
Man, fucking Sting, slow ass nigga.
INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
I tried to cut it up, but like fucking suction cup me to go that way. But I wanted to cut it up.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line would have to do a lot better job giving him some more space so he can get out.
Let me get it. Fuck.
Brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Like, why y'all making me go that way? I'm trying to run straight.
And it just feels, David, like they're going to have to
Game be on some bullshit.
score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing: if I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
That's a late fucking hit. Nigga murdered my quarterback.
Unit comes on. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. And the
I hit the fucking
good.
pole.
Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through. It's
So let me
still
just
a
say,
2-point game.
my quarterback is an airy ass
Opening
pick.
play of this drive.
and I just missed the fucking field goal off the pole. Bro, I should have like 50 fucking points, bro. What the fuck?
Using his legs, it's key. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Yeah, I definitely don't. Yeah.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Right on the money. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's
And how about the
trifling.
complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense is playing great. Both sides of the football together, dominating this football game.
And the Sooners trying to
That's
find
slow
their
to the
way
phone.
forward after the
Ooh.
big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Wheeler. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can
You make it seem like my
sticks
nephew
in a
just
more
broke.
manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on
Nah, you
third
make it
down.
seem like my nephew just broke or something. Like he just all fucked up.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Sooners are flying down the field.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second
That
and
was
9.
such an unnecessary
Wants to
spin.
go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9.
I ain't watched the last like 2. Show might be ass.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and
big
the
zone
clock. It's going to be
coverages.
hard
No,
now
I'm not.
for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late
I
for
wanna
empty
try and hurt that
possessions.
quarterback.
They'll go for it on 4th down.
Fuck him.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback.
I said what I wanted to try to
Fourth down,
do.
the
Try to
defense
hurt that
dials up
fucking
the
quarterback.
blitz.
Fuck
You
that
just
nigga.
feel the pocket constricting
put his ass out.
It's
Sure.
like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless. And you know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on to David. Finally, David, to get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the
The hell is he
coverages,
doing?
getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his
He's
hands so
doing it for the other
quickly.
team.
That's why he seems like
He's
he's
just running.
On 30 short, the run is looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's Gerard for you.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. That's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Yo, block a motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
Behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
You wasted time, Mitch.
Snap it to the back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They're going to go for it on fourth down with a couple of good options. A first down or a touchdown. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it go to the end zone.
This nigga dropped the ball, my God!
It didn't look it all the way in. And that
What the fuck is wrong with my players?
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh my God, catch the pig!
Balls to the grass.
And it's
What is
just
wrong with my
been a
guy?
day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback, get him outside the
I
block.
gotta hit that quarterback, bro.
Passing
Fuck the move.
situation, play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
I want him hurt.
Well, backed up in their own end. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one.
Oh, that's the weirdest punt return I've ever had.
And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Your brother on the screen telling my niece need to get a stop and play some defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Kane. Tried to move that
I'm about to comment on the screen. How about you get a stop?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense holds firm.
I got 8 nieces and nephews, man.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game.
I can feel the basketball
team.
team.
And here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen.
Damn, I said, hey, I got 8 nieces and nephews. Did you take offense to that or something?
It'll be 3rd and long.
I said I got 8 nieces and nephews, and then you hung up. Like,
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
cap.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they just,
Yeah,
they
I got
haven't
8
clicked
nieces
yet.
and
They haven't
nephews.
found
That
what
shit
they're
crazy.
really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the
My
fourth
fucking
quarter.
back
later in the
hurt from
game,
being
obviously,
old.
they need to
That's
start
how
airing
old
this
I
thing
am.
out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Kyle's
And I
dumb
get
shit.
it.
I ain't
That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like,
Yeah, these big
I
boys
know you're
shit.
down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now
I wanna
we're just
ask that
fighting for
Mr.
pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Hoes in the club,
They'll keep it on the
hoes and no
ground for 1st
clothes
and goal.
on love.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
Now who
penalty.
do is what?
To the ground with the back.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game.
I'm trying to
because
hurt that
things
fucking
just have
quarterback.
not been
Fuck
going
that
their way,
bullshit.
throwing or running the football.
Right back to him on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit
Dang, Mentor, you didn't do
overrated, and
shit.
certainly they did nothing
Why are
to
you
dispel that
celebrating?
notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking
You
to some of the
played
players
fucking
they were
awful.
coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected.
Do we even have any passing
A lot of
yards?
people
Them
thought
bum
their opponent
ass.
might get them today, so
You
they
missed
took
every
this
throw.
opportunity
What, 5 for
to
12,
make a
169
statement and
yards,
make an
and 2
example
picks.
out of their
You
opponent.
fucking
And those are
stink.
fun
You
moments in the
played
locker room,
terrible.
aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can
10
win.
for 2
It's
for 4.
really easy to motivate
Like,
that
come on,
type of
bro.
squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm
Who
here
is he
for it.
cracking
I
up
love
about?
it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on
it sounds like
things
you
from here.
laughing
For
and
David
shit.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.